Senate Bill 6239. For Ed Murray, it was more than a number.
Marriage is how society says you are a family.
The openly gay Seattle senator sponsored the bill to legalize gay marriage and tonight made a passionate plea to approve it.
We, like you, seek the chance to live our lives, to experience joy, to care for our families.
The bill survived several amendments and objections from some Republicans who urged a statewide vote on the issue.
This legislation will create a hostile environment for those of us who believe in traditional marriage.
But finally, after 2 hours of public debate, which featured sneers and tears,
Mr. President, 28 yeas, 21 nays.
A vote.
Seeing the question.
For Murray, it was a personal and political success.
There are words to describe this. I am very excited.
It's just overwhelming. It really is.
San Juan County Senator Kevin Ranker could not hide his emotion all night.
And I wanted to scream and say, yeah, I went through eternal conflict. I went through eternal conflict with people not accepting my family. And
Ranker struggled to talk about his openly gay father.
It's a long time coming that we can do something as powerful as this.
He says 6239, once just a number, will now allow him to do something he never thought possible.
It's wonderful. I hope my father is able to watch it. He's actually out of the country, so I know his partner did, and I know that I will be marrying them. So I'm excited. It's a good night.
The vote largely fell along party lines, but a few Republicans did cross over the aisle, including Maple Valley Republican Cheryl Flug, who told me tonight about her vote, quote, "I don't think about what my flag says I'm supposed to do. I think about doing the right thing." That is the story for now. Live in Olympia, Chris Daniels, King 5 News.
Chris, thank you. King 5's Natasha Ryan also in Olympia and joins us live now with reaction from those who witnessed tonight's vote unfold. Natasha.
That's right, and a lot of people showed up here tonight to see it all unfold. And the majority of the folks in the crowd were in support of this bill. So when the vote came down, there was a lot of celebration. Seats inside the Senate chamber were hard to come by tonight.
It's semi-orderly in spite of the crowd, but it's very packed.
People lined the hall, hoping for someone inside to leave. Those with less patience headed across the way to the overflow rooms.
Oh, this is huge.
As lawmakers debated whether or not to support same-sex marriage, voters, some emotional, watched anxiously, waiting for this moment.
Very emotional. Yeah. It was amazing just to see so many people come up and say such amazing, supportive things, and then to have that be followed up with a vote is just fantastic.
Ecstatic. Absolutely ecstatic. Especially that it passed with more votes than we thought it would, and that it had bipartisan support is just icing on the cake. It's really, really, really fantastic.
There was a noticeable lack of opponents to the bill in the audience, but one man with the National Organization for Marriage promises this is far from over.
This is about marriage and what is marriage, and most Washingtonians, in fact 57% of folks from Washington, say that this bill is not necessary. They've spoken clearly. The legislature has not listened, so the people will have the last say.
Gay couples here say they realize there's a battle ahead, but for now, they're going to enjoy this moment.
Extremely excited because this kind of like changes the face of, gosh, I don't know what I thought was possible and how the rest of my life is going to play out.
And of course, reaction not just in the crowd. Several statements issued tonight from outraged senators who did not support this bill. In addition, the National Organization for Marriage says those Republicans who did support the bill, they're threatening them, saying in the next primary, they'll face challengers and they hope to oust them from office. Live in Olympia, Natasha Ryan, King 5 News.
Thanks, Natasha. There are several more steps before same-sex marriage becomes law in the state. The bill must now pass in the state house. If that happens, Governor Gregoire says she will sign the bill into law. However, opponents can still gather enough signatures to put a referendum on the ballot this November. Our coverage of the gay marriage vote continues on our website. Log on to king5.com to find out how each senator voted and to see which Republicans crossed the aisle.